good news for the sinful and the sad. I got a message of good news for the sinful and the sad. I got a message of good news for the sinful and the sad. And we're bringing souls to Jesus by the service that I give. I am a hard-fighting soldier and I'm on the battlefield. I am a hard-fighting soldier and I'm on the battlefield. I am a hard-fighting soldier and I'm on the battlefield. And we're bringing souls to Jesus by the service that I give.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This evening's scripture comes from the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, and verses 5. It is 2 Timothy, chapter 3, and verses 5. And it reads, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. I have read to you 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 5. May the Lord bless the readers, hearers, and doers of the those around her.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord, and I just want to thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, and I just want to thank you,
Would you bow with me in prayer? Our Father, which art in heaven, thou art once again come to you with thanksgiving in my heart. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for your love that you give your only Son, that we all have a right to the tree of life. Thank you so much, Father. Thank you for having mercy upon us all. Heavenly Father, I pray now for the sick and shut-in. I pray that you touch him with a finger of love. Let him know that you are God Almighty. You can cure anything. Thank you so much for your mercy and your love and your grace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Heavenly Father, I pray this down for everyone in the sound of my voice. I pray, Heavenly Father, that they hear for no other reason but to study your divine word. That they be strengthened where they can help somebody else along the way. Heavenly Father, we all need you day and night. We need you for our strength. We need you, Heavenly Father, for the food and the help that we have. Just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lord God Almighty, I thank you for having mercy and grace upon her and our ministry. I pray, Heavenly Father, that you continue watch over him, giving the thoughts and the strength of everything he needs, that he can continue helping his congregation understand what it means to be a Christian. Father God, please be with us now. Help us, strengthen us where we're weak at. Show us what you would have us to do, that we can do to help others and strengthen ourselves also. Heavenly Father, Just thank you so much for this day. But this is my prayer. Ask it in Jesus Christ's name. Let's all say,
Page 23 in your folder, View the Holy City. I'm gonna view that holy city, Lord. I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. Well, you know that I'm gonna view that holy city. I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. You know that I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus. Gonna meet my loving Jesus one of these days. You know that I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus. I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus. I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. You know that I'm gonna sit at the banquet table. I'm gonna sit at the banquet table one of these days. You know that I'm gonna sit at the banquet table. I'm gonna sit at the banquet table. I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus. I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. You know that I'm gonna feast on milk and honey. Gonna feast on milk and honey one of these days. You know that I'm gonna feast on milk and honey. I'm gonna feast on milk and honey. I'm gonna sit at the banquet table. I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus. I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. You know that I'm gonna sing and never get tired. I'm gonna sing and never get tired one of these days. You know that I'm gonna sing and never get tired. I'm gonna sing and never get tired. I'm gonna feast on milk and honey. I'm gonna sit at the banquet table. I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus. I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. You know that I'm gonna view that holy city. I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. You know that I'm gonna view that holy city. I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. One of these days.
And if there ever a time we need to get close to the Lord, it's right about now. I tell you, my brothers and sisters, we're at a point in our life that we're all getting closer and closer to that day. A day that we'll look for somewhere to lay our head.
Yes.
Fox have holes. The bird of the air have nests. And the Bible tells me the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head.
Yes.
If you're looking for somewhere to lay your head, tonight is a lesson that you need to take very serious, because the Bible is right. And we as Christians need to go back to the basic, to the Bible, to help us to understand if we want to make it to heaven, we must be required to do what thus says the Lord, not just what I say, but what God has to say. Thank Brother LaMille for the singing, Andre for the reading, Brother McCurry for the word, you all for showing back. I'm tired, but that's all right. The Apostle Paul picks up the pen of inspiration. Paul is writing in 2 Timothy chapter 3. Paul is at verse number 5, and he said, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. If you want to make it to heaven, You got to give it up and turn it loose.
Come on, preacher.
Give it up and turn it loose.
Yeah.
Have you ever turned from something that you enjoyed because it wasn't the best course to take? This is one of those instances that you realize it was good to you, but not good for you.
Yeah.
As much as you enjoy such things, many of us have come to a point in life where we concluded we had to turn them loose. Turning loose is so hard to do, especially if you don't have anything else to hold on. It's easier to let go tonight, church. If there was a strong hand waiting to catch you when you fail. But tonight, to follow Christ, it requires every person to turn loose of this world. And I'm saying tonight from the bottom of my heart, if you want to make it to heaven, you got to turn some things loose. It's easiest to let go if you think God's going to hold you. Many don't follow him because simply they won't turn loose bad influence in their life. Well, preacher, what are you talking about bad influence? Some people will send you down the wrong path. Some people want you to think that you're heading in the right direction, but you're going on the wrong road. One songwriter told me, I've been loving you too long to stop now. Likewise, there are some who cannot take or make the change because they have been loving it too long to stop. But me as a man of God must warn you and myself, if we hold on to what we're doing, in the end, we won't see Jesus. A man puts on Christ. After hearing a sermon said, let God, and carry the words in his head. He was willing to let God take control of his life, to let God direct him. Even though he was added to the church, he remained steadfast with his worldly life and activity. He was frustrated at times because his guiding words, let go, did not always spell happiness for him, even though he made a great sign and a place on the mantle of his fireplace. In frustration, church, he rushed out of his house, passed the mantle, and broke off a letter. And when he returned home, he saw the words, let go, staring at him. And then he turned his life over to God. I'm going somewhere. And he joined, and he was simply added to the church. But as Christians tonight, our desire is to claim the kingdom of heaven. And you should know without a doubt in your mind that heaven is on your mind. And heaven is a place that you want to be. But I stopped by to tell you, you got to give up some things. Because God is not accepting anything from us. Outside of his word, God is not taking it. We got to give it up, turn it loose, and let it go. To lay hold of the prize tonight, Newtown. We turned loose of the world a long time ago, but we can't juggle between both. We have to never regret our decision to make Jesus number one in our life. When you think about it, you're letting Jesus be number one in your life. He is the head of the body. And when you think about the body, you cut off the head and you ain't got nothing. But I'm trying to get somewhere tonight to help you to understand you got to give it up for the Lord. Point one, don't live in apostasy. Now, preacher, what are you talking about? Paul is writing to Timothy here. And Timothy is his student in the ministry about the influence of the world and how he and all Christians should relate to them. Paul is addressing the category about living in apostasy here. Apostasy is referring to people who are in the faith partially in the faith, but also in the word, endorsing and promoting some things of evil influence of the word. They have developed a lifestyle tonight, church, that is distracting from their lifestyle as a Christian. Now, I got the Bible to back me up. The Word of God in verse number 2 and 4, it says these things right here. For men shall be lovers of their own self, covenant, boastful, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Is that registered? Is that registered? Without natural affection, church breaker, false accuser, incontinent, fierce, despiser of those that are good.
Yes.
Traitors, he, high-minded, lovers of flesh, more than the lovers of God. That should be registered. That one of our problems, then we got gate problem. He's listing 18 things about ungodly practice here that people are trying to hold on to while they're trying to live a Christian life at the same time. You cannot do it. No matter how hard you try to juggle these things, you cannot do it. Paul says 18 things here that if you're juggling with, you're messing up with God. And if you mess up, it's all right, you mess up with me, but when you mess up with God, capital T, R-O-U-B-L-E. I'm trying to save somebody. I'm trying to help somebody. See, because Paul is saying ungodly practice that many people are trying to hold on to, it don't match up with what God's word tells us. Paul declared in verse 5, he said, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. Every Christian should know that James was right when he said in James 14:7, therefore that he that knoweth to do good and does not, it is a what? S-I-N. Bible speaks. Sin is in the Bible. Paul said you got a problem with these 18 things I listed, you got a problem with God. Every Christian in here tonight is directly to urge to turn away from and turn loose from such practice that they might receive the full power of God. The man that I talked about earlier heard part of the sermon. And when he was added to the church, let God, for whatsoever reason, he might have been asleep or anything, or had a mental black eye. He didn't hear the order of the preacher's thought. Do that register with anybody in here today? He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit has to say. How can you hear without a preacher? How can he be sent unless he's sent by God? How beautiful are the feet that preach the gospel and bring glad tidings unto you. It's in the Bible. The Bible. The Bible, church. Wise man Solomon said in 1927, he said, cease, my son. He said, hear something. What are you going to hear? The instruction that causes you to hear from the word of knowledge. Then he said in Proverbs 19 and 20, he says, hear counsel and receive instruction that there might be wise in the latter end. Time is winding down.
Yes.
The latter end is here. Before us. It's not behind us, it's right there in front of us. If it was first let go, then let God. But then the man found out after that you cannot let go of God without first letting go. You gotta let go of some things of self. Things that self. When I look in the mirror, I see myself. And when I deny myself, I know that it's myself. See, self causes problems. Self causes heartache. Self causes denial. Self causes you to form a weapon against you and you don't even know it. That's what self do. What should we turn loose big time? I'm about through. What should we turn loose? We should turn loose those practice, church, that tends to direct us away from God. Among the many, the word here list starts in verse 2. Go home and read them tonight. The first 4 deal with the entire idea of pride and selfishness. The first 4 there. The first 4. And to let God have his way in our life, we must let go of I and my mentally and realize that we belong to God. We don't belong to no man or no woman. We belong to God because we were bought with a price. And anytime you are bought with a price, it wasn't given to you to be a child of God. Jesus had to die in order for we have a right to the tree of life. He had to do that. Because the Bible said in 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 23, it said, and ye are Christ, and Christ is God. Don't you know without him, none of us up here can do nothing. And without him, we would always fail. We must let go of our conceit and acknowledgement our unworthy. Isaiah in 64:6 said, all of our righteousness is just like what? Filthy rain. What should we turn loose tonight? Those practices that are inconsistent with the faith of God. What are you saying? When he said in Hebrews 11 and 6, but faith, but without faith, it's impossible to please God. Now the word details them painting a picture of a life, contrast with faith. And here's what faith. See, the word of God said God is. But here's what the world said. But the world said, the fool says in his heart, there's no God. It's crazy. The word said, children, obey your parents. But what we do, disobey. It says, give thanks unto the Lord for the goodness and his mercy, but we show ingratitude. Did anybody say, thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning? Did anybody say, thank you, Lord, for letting me arrive to church on time? Thank you for the biscuit. Thank you for whatever you gave. If it's just, I told the church this morning, if it's just one thing of cereal in a bowl, you should be thankful. Every day we wake up, we should be thankful and be a blessing to somebody else. Because we're not on our back, in our deathbed, fighting to live, to see another day. Thank you. The Bible said, be ye holy says, seek ye the kingdom of heaven and all its righteousness, but the pleasure of the world is more than the treasure of the kingdom of God. I'm telling you today, this is what's going on in our church throughout the land. Trying to hang on to two is hard to do. Point two, we need to let go and just let God. To recognize the promise of God, we must first let go of something. And then let God work the blessings in our life. Powerful things start to happen, church, when you let go and let God. Don't you know, when you let go of something and you let God get into something, blessings don't come. Because God is seeing that you're trying to be obedient to his word, and he's not a God that's not going to show you no favor. Because if you're doing what he tells you to do, God's going to bless you. Yes. But you're saying, well, preacher, well, I see the ungodly is getting blessed. Yes, they're getting blessed. But the Bible said, fret not of evildoers, for sooner or later, their grass is going to get cut down. You look at Psalm chapter 37, verse 1 and 2. But we need to see the power of when we let go of some things. When we let go, God abides in us to become your help when you're helpless, assurance when you're anxious, hope when you're hopeless, strength when you're weak, defense when you are surrounded, comfort when you are miserable. Sometimes in life, we get miserable. He becomes our friend in the midnight hour. Inspiration when you are discouraged. He becomes our anchor when we start drifting away. Have you ever drifted away? And you needed something to hold on to. But before you let go, let God. You must first let go. Paul preached to Agrippa about temper, mercy, and judgment to come. But Agrippa was not happy. Agrippa said in Acts 26 and 28, Paul, you almost persuaded me to become a Christian. I hear Paul as he goes to Felix now, and he told Felix to let go of his adulterous relationship with Drusilla to come back. To come back. And you know what he said? Come back at a more what? Convenient season. He put off the decision, church, to let go instead of acting on it while the thought was being burned in his mind. You must let go tonight. Let go before you can let God. And then point three, and I'm through. Let God, let go, and follow God. When you let go, it's a matter of wanting to follow Jesus more than you want to hang on to the things of this world. Paul said in Philippians chapter 3, and I do believe it's verse number 7, but what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Christ. Letting go is a matter of living the mission of a song, Give Me Jesus, Give Me Jesus. You can give me all this world has to offer, but I want Jesus for myself. In the Bible, in Luke chapter 10, verse 17 through 27, I'm reminded about a young man, a rich ruler. I hear the rich ruler who had form of godliness, who lived according to the requirements of the law. But Jesus told him one thing on one day. He said, sell all you have, take up your cross and follow me. Today, Christians don't require to sell your home or your car or dispose all your property, but it requires you to place the things of God at the top of your list. Carrying on the mission of Christ, because our lives, word, passion, and with desire, because we're doing it for God. Don't you know God owns everything? Psalms 50 and 10 tells me something about the cattle and the beast on 1,000 hills. It all belongs to him. I said, when your priorities are changed, your volunteer let go of some things that needs to be let go. It gets in your way and desire to build a brand new life. When you start heading down the wrong road, it's not, most of the time, it's not the devil, it's you.
Yes. Yes.
Because you're heading that way because you like what you see. You like what you're going for. But I tell you, sin only lasts for a season. I'm going this way. I'm going that way. I'm trying to resist the devil while I can flee. Because God said you only get one chance at this time tonight, church. You only get one chance at it. And when he comes, like a thief in the night, he's not going to be saying, I'm going to forgive you of this. For the Bible said the Lord is not slacking of his promise, but he's calling all men unto repentance. When he comes like a thief in the night, you got to pack your bags whether you're ready or not. It won't be no hide and go seek. You got to let go right now and turn loose of some things and let God have his way. You can't win fighting against Satan. That's why you got to have the God that we serve on your side. And when God is on your side, you realize that, hey, pressure don't bother me. Headaches don't bother me. My kids don't bother me. Because I'm focusing on Jesus. Because if Jesus deal with me, I got to deal with you. And when Jesus said, let us love one another, that means to love you. Despite if I dislike the things you do, I'm going to be there to help you. I got to let go of some things. You got to let go of that malice, that hatred, that bitterness, and all that type of stuff in you. Because if you want to be on God's team, if you're doing one of those 18 things, we got problems in the Lord's house. And you're going to have problems in your inventory, because when God checks the shelf, he makes sure everything is written down. So you can't have no alibi, and you can't have no Johnny Cochran defending you. It's time for us. It's time for us to let go and let God. Faith, it came by him. And it came by hearing the word of God. It came by believing, repenting and confessing, and being baptized and living a faithful life. It came by the church. If you're in need of anything tonight, we'll take care of it tonight, because the effectual fervent prayer of the righteous availeth much. And this is the word of God. It's not made up. It's true. Don't you know tonight, this ain't no cruise ship. We're in a battleship. There's no cruising. We're in a battleship. If you think you're on a cruise, just keep on thinking. Yeah. Christians are in a battle with who? Satan. Yeah. And we're in a battle with ourselves. Because Paul said, when I try to do good, evil is always present. Evil's going to be knocking at your door. But take a look in the mirror and find out that when evil knocks at your door, you know what the mirror is? It's what I got in my hand. You'll find out how to attack the devil. As we stand to sing the song of meditation.
Jesus rose with all power in his hand. Jesus rose with all power in his hand. In his hand. Died on Friday evening. He rose on Sunday morning. Rose with all power in his hand. In his hand. came down from glory, and he rolled the stone away. Tell me that the angels came down from glory, and he rolled the stone away. Tell me that the angels came down from glory, and he rolled the stone away. Tell me that he rose with all power in his hand,
And the church said amen. Amen. Do anyone need communion? That's good, everybody. Brother, come forward for the next.